Hi, my name is Omar Arteaga. Today I am going to present a video for my class Business 475, Business and Society, Social Performance of Organizations. In this video, I will talk about the nature, structure, and types of products or services of Apple. We'll also identify two key factors in the organization's external environment that can affect its success. I will suggest the 5 ways in which the primary stakeholders can influence the organization's financial performance. And last but not least, I will provide a controversial corporate social responsibility concerning with Apple. In the past years, Apple has rediscovered its true nature. It's not really a hardware company, it's more like a platform company. It excels at designing products, whether it's a hardware or software. And Apple primarily focuses on their Mac operating system. We also talk about iTunes and some of those other products like iPhoto, iMovie, iDVD, primarily in its core business. The company sells a range of software that includes everywhere, including the Americas, Europe, Greater China, Japan, and the rest of Asia Pacific. The Americas segment includes both in North and South America. The rest of the Asia Pacific segment includes Australia and Asian countries. Primarily, they're focused on selling iPhone, iPads, Mac computers, iPods, Apple Watches, Apple TVs, with software applications from the iPhone operating system, which is iOS, OS X, and iCloud, Apple Pay, and other services and support offerings. Key factors in the organization's external environment that can affect Apple's success. First, the widely unstable global economy could get worse, thanks to the continuing soaring debt crisis, financial market volatilities, spiking fuel costs, healthcare costs, and unemployment. Consumer spending could tank and bring Apple down with it. Or credit markets could freeze up and wipe out Apple's supply chain. Volatility could also wipe out Apple's huge wholly owned hedge fund. The second key factor is consumers could buy cheap copycat gadgets from Apple competitors. Apple says spends a lot of money designing and developing nearly the entire solution for its product, including the hardware operating system, numerous software, and related services. Apple says its competitors skip those costs and compete by emulating the company's products and infringing in intellectual property, and then charging a much lower price for copycat products. It's, if too much of that is allowed, it could undercut Apple's businesses and sink the whole ship. Next, we're going to talk about 5 ways in which the primary stakeholders can influence their organization's financial performance. Apple's success is partly due to the ability to satisfy stakeholders in corporate social responsibilities. Stakeholder groups impose demands that translate to corporate social responsibilities, which influence the firm performance. In Apple's case, stakeholders significantly affect the businesses in terms of customers' perception and sales revenues. There's 5 groups of these stakeholders: customers, consumers, Apple employees, investors, employees of suppliers and distributors, and competitors. Customers and consumers, Apple prioritizes customers as its top stakeholders in devising corporate social responsibility strategies. And this stakeholder group is composed of individual and organizational buyers of Apple products. The main interest of customers is to have effective and efficient products that are reasonably priced Apple products have higher price points. Apple's employees. Employees are the second priority stakeholders in Apple's approach to corporate social responsibility. This stakeholder group is composed of employees at Apple's facilities. The main interests of these stakeholders are proper compensation and career development. Employees are, as a stakeholder group, are important because they directly determine Apple's human resource capabilities to innovate and develop profitable products. Investors are typically a major stakeholder and determines corporate social responsibility programs in its businesses. The company effectively addresses the stakeholder group through excellent financial performance and a financial position which involves high liquidity through large amounts of cash. And last, uh, employees of suppliers and distributors, which is workers in Apple's supply chain, are also significant consideration in the company's corporate social responsibility efforts. The main interests of this stakeholder group is similar to the interests of Apple's own employees, such as proper compensation and job security. Competitors, an often overlooked stakeholder for any company and its competitor because often the actions of one player can influence the image of the entire industry, whether it's for in general business or in general. One controversial corporate social responsibility concern associated with Apple. Um, in the last decade, Apple has become one of the mightiest, richest, and most successful companies in the world. However, the workers assembling the iPhones and iPads and other devices often labor in harsh conditions. And to employees inside those plants, worker advocates in documents published by companies themselves, problems are as various. Onerous work environments and serious, sometimes deadly safety problems. This isn't the first time that Apple has done this. In fact, it has been done in many, many other ways, including excessive overtime, underage workers that have helped Apple build their products. It could be one of the reasons why some people don't feel like they should be contributing to a company like that. Nonetheless, they're trying to do their best to reverse this with all its resources, and we're just hoping that this will have a better turnaround and more focus on what they could be doing more for the world rather than for themselves. And this concludes my video. Again, thank you and have a great day.